Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to our power, Yahweh, our Shem, our Shai, our Shem, our Kodash, the mothers and two elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to the full leg. I'm very excited from Camp James, Jamaica, and we just want to touch on a quick, I don't know what name is just needs to spirit will keep that name, you see me? But basically, it's in front of where with a Christopher, with a Jehovah Witness, and some Jehovah Witness. Jehovah Witness. And basically, what they bring for him, we bring forth, we can just get it first, because Isaiah 60. Yeah. Because these Christians and justify themselves in their book. Is it? But yeah, let's look at 66.
Alright, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating son's flesh and abomination, and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
Yeah, so basically the scripture is clear, please. So the most I come back from keep people when you pork and mouse. Is it? So I basically bring forth this precept now. The pastor, what is it about type claim of don't care. Him run go to Timothy. Is it? So I was basically work is me going through the precept, and Spirit just lead us to actually have this test done to edify the look over there if you maybe are confused about this precept. You see me? And largely being edifying. You see me? So we're just gonna start off with the first one. Yeah, and put up the definition.
Alright. This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith.
Right, and we know what is the Spirit. The Spirit is basically the word of the Most High. Can I speak real quick? John 6:6.
Spirit that quickens.
Yeah.
6:63. This is the book of St. John, chapter 6, verse 63. It is the Spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
Alright, so the word is the Spirit. So when you say the Spirit speaking, expressly referring to basically the prophecy. As much as what the Bible said, that thing I talk about, because that was the book, the letter of Timothy was basically a letter Paul, the Apostle Paul wrote unto Timothy. You see me? Right? Him say what Paul said, he said nothing different than what Moses and the prophets and the Psalms said. You see me? I'm not changing doctrine. So when you say the Spirit speaking expressly, you're referring to what the prophecy said. Right?
Giving heed, back to 1 Timothy 4, start at 1:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron, forbidding to marry, and commanding to abstain from meats.
Right, and the forbidden to marry is just referring to the marriage of to Yahweh Shai. This is because it's curious we are married unto the Most High. I don't know which parents we can get real quick. I believe in Jeremiah. It's return no backside in church because I'm married unto you. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 3 verse 14. Turn no backside in children, say the Lord. Let's put it out there as well. The true name of the Most High in the Hebrew is Yahweh, and his son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. And these so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos are the true biblical Israelites. Alright, so it's a turn no backside in children, referring to the Israelites. Saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Shai, for I am married unto you. and I will take you, one of a city, and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. That's why Paul said he supposed to be as a chaste virgin to Yahushai. Right, so the marriage referring to the union between the elect and Yahushai.
Good.
So I read back on that verse, no question. I think it's verse 3.
Forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meats, which Yahweh Yahushai had created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth.
Alright, so the word the meat, just actually check the parts, isn't it? Right, the moon destruction. So what I actually do, pull up the definition of meat really, and as I was going through it, let's see if we can get the quick there.
Strong's G 1033, Broma.
Alright, and it said that which is eating food, but also remember so what the mind is referring to as what? Belly is may eat. But when we go down to the lexicon, it really should go down to it said, let's go straight to the point, it said, or that which delights and truly satisfy the mind. You see me? Right? And when they satisfy the mind, things will hear you. When they learn this thing, when they hear this thing, it's sweet you. You see me? As what the scripture tells us, when the book of Ezekiel, I think it's the 3rd chapter or the 2nd chapter. Yeah, ministry real quick. This is Ezekiel 3 verse 1. So moreover he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, right? Wisdom is a mechanic, like the most I tell Ezekiel to literally name one book, is it? Right? He said, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So you consume the knowledge, you get this knowledge, and then you go to the house of Israel and speak unto them. For I opened my mouth as he caused, and he caused me to eat that roll, and he said unto me, So, son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowls with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. You see me? So when you eat it, you're in your mouth, it's sweet. But when you go down your way, you consume it, you see me, and find out that the scripture said, eat it, increase its knowledge, increase its sorrows. You recognize through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. You get bitter, but at the end of the day, when you just get this year, so we are Israelite, you get to find out, see how we have rule the world, you see me, we have slaves, you see me, men who have holy for women, we have riches and everything. You're sweet, Yes, so we are sons of your Yahushai, but we have extraterrestrial travels, we have, we call it Superman body for a better term, you see me? Right, that's sweet, Right, but after a while, when you in this field, you find out you lose so-called friends, family turn against you, the whole world turn against you, right? You start getting bitter, right? So that's why it's definition go back and say, he said, or that which delights and truly satisfy the mind. Right, they also give me a precept, John 4 verse 32. You can just hold on question. 4 verse 34. So.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 4, verse 34. Yahushua said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me.
Exactly, so that clearly not even literal food. You see me say, feed me after the will of the Most High. Right? Clear to the point,
And
right?
To satisfy the mind, right? So it satisfy Yahushua for the will, the words of Yahweh.
Right, exactly. So can I just pull back say verse Timothy 4 and carry back verse 3.
Can. First Timothy 4 verse 3. Forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meats, which Yahweh Yahushai had created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth.
Right, and what is truth? You see me? You see, say, sanctify them through thy word, St. John 17, right, so it's a what? It's a which the Most High had created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. Right? So what is the truth? 17 verse 17.
This is St. John 17, verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
Yeah, so if you know the truth, the truth saying in the Leviticus laws, you see me? Right, we tell you what's supposed to eat and what's supposed to you're not supposed to eat. Right, not only Leviticus, because Deuteronomy tell you that as well. They have basically Mosaic laws. Right? I'm telling you exactly what is clean and what is unclean. And we understand why we're not supposed to eat certain things. Because even when we pull the question by the pastor, we say, well, why was the laws given then? Is he must say because the Israelites, which you not even know so we're Israelites. But I must say that was a dietary law because the most of them want them clean. Isn't some was supposed to be filthy, Right? That's why Paul said, do we then make void the law through faith? No, we establish the law, because the law is just and good. It will keep you pure, Is if we don't that guys, because the wages of sin is death. And sin is what the transgression of the law. Should we then live our life in sin? No. Is we will keep the law to the best of our ability. Now if we eat pork, don't eat it, Right? But in Timothy, we have some.
Yeah, 2 Peter 2, verse 3. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure mind by way of remembrance, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the prophets and the commandments of us the apostles of our Lord and Savior.
Right, so remember the words and the commandments. Right, so you need to forget them. Clear to the point. Right, but a nigga doesn't want to justify himself, you see me. So this is only if God pick up all that thing I do. You see, when I first pass, I'm to do that. Right? Because this is it. Even in the point, like let's say one scripture says don't do something and get destroyed, and when I say it's okay. Me not do that. Is me if me come to that point, I'm not sure. You better my man and say better safe than sorry. Isn't so sure say don't sincere. Because if there's a contradiction with something you have to do, better stay on the safe side. Right? But at the end of the day, still eating pork, you're going to get put to death if you don't repent. Isn't because knowing about it, safe in your mind. Right? It's clearly the meat where they talk about here, so is actually high level of wisdom. Is I'm going to go through it, and now as well as I said, being edified until like. So we can just continue with the question.
Back to 1 Timothy 4 at verse 4. For every creature of Yahweh is good.
Yeah, so a nigga believes that this is referring to dog, puss, hog, goat, cow. No, the creature deal with levels of wisdom again. That is the subject. Right? The meat what I deal with is referring to wisdom. I'm going to prove that. Yeah, I wish I already proved say you want to talk about meat and in literally meat. It's like we eat. Right? So we're going to prove it. Let's continue.
For it is sanctified by the word of Yahweh and prayer. If thou put the brethren in remembrance.
Read that verse for the question.
For every creature of Yahweh is good, and nothing to be refused if it be received with thanksgiving.
Yeah, so basically saying every wisdom is of the Most High, right? It is good. Right? Because there's levels of wisdom, and everyone have one level. There's different levels. From you understand it, you will receive thanksgiving, fine. So when our friend a man from basically get some deep understanding of the scriptures. No. From you cannot manage it, fine. Because it is good. It is good to know the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Continue.
For it is sanctified by the word of Yahweh and prayer. If thou put the brethren in remembrance of these things, thou shalt be a good minister of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, nourished up in the words of faith.
Alright. Nourished up in the words of what? Faith. In the words. Not nourished up like pork or chicken. Isn't it? Nourished up in the words. So you get the subject like it a deal with wisdom. So you see you nourished up, you grow because the food we talk about are literally wisdom or knowledge. Yeah? And if they eat we eat is you consume and when they basically get the understanding of the knowledge. Right? So just read about that line of our question.
If thou put the brethren in remembrance of these things, thou shalt be a good minister of Yahushua HaMashiach, nourished up in the words of faith and of good doctrine, whereunto thou hast attained.
Alright, yeah, you can interpret this one. We can pull Hebrews chapter 5, verse. So you can start about verse 2.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 12. For when, for the time, ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of Yahweh, and are become such as have need of milk.
Need of milk?
And
right.
not strong meat.
And not strong meat. And when you think about talk about food, is it physical or literal food? No. We need wisdom. Like I must say, when the time comes that you should do what teachers, is it me? Right? You actually need what milk. Right? You might explain it. Is it me? You can just read about verse the next verse actually.
For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness.
Alright, so anyone who uses milk is unskillful. Why? We can give 1 Peter chapter 2, isn't it? And we can read verse 2 actually.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word.
What? The sincere milk of the word. Right? So you just use basically knowledge is as a form, they are basically figuratively speaking. Right? Speaking of meat, but I'm referring to wisdom. Right? Milk, it don't be like the lower level of wisdom. Is like simple things we can understand where the children of the Israelites is well I can't think what I call that. To me we 2 year milk. Is me? Right? The east side is the so-called white man. Is me baptism, we have a full understanding of baptism. What else easy? The Trinity is a virgin birth. Simple things. Well, to us it's simple. It's through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Well, like for instance, deep things like for instance the tree of life. Now, man, we don't get it. Is for instance, well, some niggas stumble against America being Babylon the Great, which can simple to it too. Is are basically let's say the breakdowns of Revelation. Is right? Or Daniel is like
12.
Yeah, Daniel 12 or 11. Is or 7th chapter, or the 8th chapter, or the 2nd chapter, even when you explain it. Right. Let's say 2nd Ezra, I believe the 11th and 12th chapter. Is them to a certain extent they can see how them are meat. Is right, and everybody can easily understand that. And to a certain extent the Gentiles this year as well. You have to me a milk because that if the most I only love Israel, is and they heathen them out to slave, how them all get slave, that makes sense. But then everybody really can actually understand that, so to them it don't be like meat. That's why Paul basically say basically when you eat meat, if it causes the brother to offend you, you basically don't do it. If a man has stumbled over a certain level of wisdom you have, like for instance, let's show this one over there. Well, like for instance, where the Christmas come up, is a young brother will not see your Christmas off. But during the so-called festive season, them see I eat food and I drink. They say, oh, this man look like he must celebrate because we don't really celebrate it because there's only one poor. We get food and we are yam. But if I see a man who basically be offended tonight and it starts stumbling because he don't really have that level of wisdom yet, isn't he basically refrain himself from doing certain things, right, until he grow up and nourish up and he can say, oh yeah, ranch me name this with you because there's only one power. Isn't it? And let me celebrate that shit. He like they can worship one higher like I know it exists. Isn't it? So there's those levels, yeah. Right, so that's why Paul says he refer to like lower level of wisdom as milk. Isn't it just like when a baby just start? Isn't it you can't just give a baby like a just one?
Yeah, don't forget that because the scripture basically refer to your belly as your mind, right? And your belly basically digests food, isn't it? So, as I said, the scripture refer to certain forms of knowledge according to the certain food type, right?
Okay.
The easier the food, before you digest, like the lower the form of knowledge, that'll be like milk, right? Milk easy to digest in your belly, right? So, milk being the easiest form of knowledge, easy to digest in your mind. While meat now is like probably steak, right? Steak of beef, right? Yeah, steak of beef.
Steak is just like how you look for the food actually.
Yeah.
I think it mean like
Meat.
how them cut it up.
Yeah.
I think we believe steak I did one time too.
Yeah, but like meat more complex to digest than milk, you see me? So just as how it might harder for your belly digest meat, it is harder for your belly for your inside digest meat. So same as with your mind, you know, work with your mind, digest higher forms of knowledge, you know.
No, we can just continue now. The phone will fuck itself.
So continue, please.
Yeah, you can just read back on 1 Peter 2.
Alright, this is back in 1 Peter 2 and verse 2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. If so be ye have tasted that the Lord is gracious, to whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of God and precious.
Yeah, right. Basically, let them go to the meat. So it can be beef, it can be a abominable log, or anything. So yeah, steak is meat generally sliced across the most fibers. Yeah. So I know Alright. So as I read by the precept, you say, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that he may grow thereby. So when basically after a while they start develop, is when they start off with milk. So when you just learn this thing, you now learn the deep spirit of milk, that will stumble him. It's just like when a baby just born, they can't just chew him some chicken leg. It's not say buy it on the no, start from the baby break from the mother's breast. It's when they like feed them like maybe porridge, and then they start off with like, then they go off to mashed potato, and then they get weaned, they get removed from the breast, and they start from small foods and then build up. It's until their stomach can actually take certain things. You have something? So we're gonna go back to the Hebrews. You read back verse 12.
Alright, this is back in the book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 12. For the time ye ought to be teachers.
So when the time comes when you're supposed to be nourished up in the faith, is it me, right? And become a teacher. Now you heed the role, is it me, and if you go speak unto Israel, what?
Ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of Yahweh, and are become such as have need of milk.
Right, so you need back the basics. Continue.
And not of strong meat. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness. For he is a babe. But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. Exactly,
just like the analogy we bring forth earlier. Comes in like the so-called festive season, we said, fuck Christmas, fuck celebrate. All of them Bible they exist, and we don't know them. We know there's only one poor. So the food I give away out, you see me? My idea, we know say all the time they cook certain food is when we can get food like that to that excess. And when they so called Christmas, is me so we did cake for them, of course no the other cake. Is it what fuck new bread and all of them they exist. Is when we get food we say what they are washing we shy and yam. Food, that's all me see. Right, but them celebration about the basin most I kill them. Right. Next precept we're going to get 1 Corinthians chapter 3. We're going to kick it off verse 1. And then I'm going to get we have Yahushua in the basically tells us the period of leaven of the Pharisees. And at one point the disciples and the thing cotton.
3 and 1?
Yeah.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 1. And I, brethren, could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Hamashiach.
Even as unto babes, say, put it back in and show you, say, I'm related to baby and milk. Right? I'm refer to the doctrine. I can't just talk to the straight up. It's like a young dick, like, for instance, us in the faith, we know this. Certain things, for instance, we see a man just learn the scripture. Certain things we not bring forth to him. You see me? Even for instance, when we read in the streets, a person come up there, we normally when we are reading like whether this lesson we say, yo, it's like Jesus Christ in the scripture, we say, yo, Yahushua Mashiach. But when person come up there learn, we not read it because they don't understand that. So we say, we read verbatim, you see me, I say, yo, Jesus Christ. You see me? And afterwards, when they understand the way I say, then we build upon it in a way, you see me, I say, well, the actual name in a Hebrew, Yahushua, is not Jesus. It's not really right because he would chain never exist until the 1700, and him actually want Hebrew and have a Hebrew name. And when you look up the Hebrew, you know, no E in there, you know, no U in there. You see, when you grow, you get to understand. We can't just say, yo, him, Yahushua.
That's like giving strong meat right off the back.
And like, you see, me, I show them, yo. Right, so that's balance, yo.
I have fed you with milk.
Alright, I fed them with milk because scripture tells us that over one. You see, let's get that one quick. Can you see that?
I have fed you with milk and not with meat.
Alright, so you start off with milk and not with meat, referring to the basics. Right, and not with strong meat, referring to like high level of wisdom, doctrine. Right?
For it hereto ye were not able to bear it.
Because they might choke. Right?
Neither yet now are ye able, for ye are yet carnal. For whereas there is among you envying and strife and division, are ye not carnal and walk as men?
Good. You see me? I'm just read this real quick. Good. I'm fine if you want to know what I talk about in Matthew chapter 16, and can start at verse 6. Very short down. This is Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. It said, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Alright, so we're finding the wisdom, you say it straight. Feed, knowledge, and understanding. Right? As the bird says, use the analogy. You have to understand the Bible because scripture tells us how the Most High speak. He use similitudes, right? You speak in dark saying, Proverbs. Right? The scripture tells us plain, say when you want to talk to him multitude, he may talk to them but in Proverbs. You see me? But only two of them speak plainly, the disciples them because of them have the understanding.
You see me? You want the Matthew?
Yeah, can I?
This is Matthew 16 verse 6. Then Yahushua said unto them, take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
So he said, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, the scribes and Pharisees. Leaven are basically like yeast. You see me? Right? We put in a bread. So he said, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees. What kind of food them money are doing? You see me? Right? Because I say, when I say, we don't take no food from them. Go on. The reason, isn't it? Go on.
And the reason.
So I just the same thing with the pastor meant.
Yeah.
When pastor say, oh, in a lot of time, they might come and say, forbidden to marriage. Like the same thing to literal marriage. After to feed them custom.
Yeah.
I will not do it either. You see me? And then him take it literal, say, you are staying from meat. So him thinks that have all literal food. So man will come and say, don't have food.
Yeah.
No, we not to let you. You see me?
So you might expect men to come up in a lot of days and tell us to stop eat pork. So so true, you might expect that now, him now will stop.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, the scripture tells us, I think of Peter tell it, we'll just go on because I just find this real quick.
Alright, 7. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, it is because we have taken no bread. Which, when Yahushua perceived, he said unto them, O ye of little faith, why reason ye among yourselves? Because ye have brought no bread. Do ye not yet understand, neither remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000, and how many baskets ye took up? Neither the 7 loaves of the 4,000, and how many baskets you took up? How is it that ye do not understand that I speak it not to you concerning bread, that ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees? Then understood they how that he bade them not beware of the leaven of bread,
but literal food, but what?
But of the doctrine of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
Alright.
So right there, so Yahushua refer to bread, which is physical food, isn't it? And compare it to knowledge, doctrine, because doctrine is a form of knowledge, right? It can be good knowledge, bad knowledge, right?
I think I hit that. The one I made before. I know you go with it, Peter there say the writings of Paul, it ought to be understood. You see, when they were wrestling themselves against the scriptures. Try to do a quick search. Yeah, for 2 Peter 3:16.
This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 16.
Start at verse 15.
Okay, verse 15. And account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul, also according to the wisdom given unto him, had written unto you, as also in
Right,
all.
so Paul write the Timothy, the letter to Timothy. Right, go on. And we'll use that this video.
As also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood.
Hard to be understood. Because
which they that are unlearned.
Them who use milk. You see me unlearn and understand the scripture. Right?
And unstable rest, as they do also the other scriptures.
As they do the other scriptures. You see me, because one little thing go off on. But thing, you don't know much about Christianity and them doctrine, no need to listen to them. Christianity.
Unto their own destruction.
Unto your own destruction, how you want to know?
Eat abominable food.
I get it.
Destroy. Isaiah 16, I go play with on him.
Exactly. Well, I believe that was it. Everything we have no class in mind. No, do you have anything? Alright.
Can draw Leviticus them.
Oh, yeah.
Condemn it more.
Alright. Let's get the law. Because she's still in full effect.
Full effect. Because Malachi 3 and 6 tell us that the most I don't change. And Yahushua said that he never come for done away with the law.
Yahushua said the same, Yahushua the same today, the same yesterday, the same forever. So in the kingdom the law them will keep. Which that is the new covenant that will keep the laws 100%. And we will force the heathen them to keep the law. Because the prophet Solomon come up unto us is when the wisdom will basically